Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is ADC Artatow. Welcome to today's video where I've got something super special to show you, and I am so excited to bring this. It's Goku Ultra Instinct, the mastered version. I completely butchered that name. It's Mastered Ultra Instinct. So, yeah, I'm so excited to bring this to you guys. I spent the last 11 hours doing this. This is a big project. And obviously that was spread out over a couple of days. But I saw so many artists doing this. Now, obviously, when I see something in a preview, I tend to want to do it. But I saw so many artists doing it, and I just felt inspired, and I just had to get onto it quickly. So, sort of rushed this? No, I didn't rush this. I love it, guys. I'm going to speak a little bit about this now, just go on about it, and hopefully you guys will like it. So, I hope you do enjoy this process as well. I'm just talking over it, so, yeah, just to sort of, like, give you something to listen to, I guess, rather than boring music. I don't know. But yeah, so this is a mixed media piece. I used everything. I used markers, colored pencils, airbrush, and chalk. Now, yeah, there was a lot of risks in this as well. And I just want to say that the base sketch that you saw me doing, you know, getting the proportions of the body, loosely but sort of did follow the guide that I had done before on how to do proportions, which I will put in the description down below for you guys to follow if you need help doing proportions and things like that. So, yeah, I obviously had to change it a little bit because the perspective of this specific pose is different. And also, I did this drawing by combining 3 different images of Goku, and I'll throw up the references on screen now. Just the 3 references, and I had to combine them to make this one image. That's how I do my work, as you guys know. I usually, 9 times out of 10, the artwork that I do is by combining several images. Recently, it's not been like that, but usually that's what I do. And the background's the same. I actually use 3 references for the background. I'm probably not going to be able to throw them on screen because I ain't going to be able to find them. But it was just like the Tournament of Power, Gohan versus Broly, that sort of like destructive area. I don't know, you probably don't know it, but there's that as well. So a lot goes into this. And yeah, I did have to risk some stuff with the coloring. So when I started this, I had no idea what I was going to do with the coloring. I really didn't know what I was going to do, which is why I changed and flip-flopped so much in this. The base sketch I absolutely love. I think the base sketch came out great. The ink work was amazing. I absolutely loved it. But then I started coloring like the body, and I sort of decided halfway, okay, you know what, I'm going to blend a little bit. So I started to blend the shoe, and I was like, I can't really blend the trousers, so maybe I should, I don't know what to do. So I just started adding things and doing stuff. I used some chalk to add some sort of highlights on the skin. It's very subtle, but it is noticeable, especially if you guys are on my Patreons. Then you'll get to see this when you get your prints in a couple months, because this one is going to have to be in the next batch of prints, which I'll go on to later. But basically, you know, anyone who pledges $15 a month on my Patreon. You know, there's other options, but the $15 a month one is the big one that people are going for. You get 2 prints a month of my work, which is pretty cool. And you get full access to my stuff, including like exclusive tutorials and stuff like that. So it is good, and obviously there are giveaways. So this original may not be a giveaway. I don't know what I'm going to do with this original, but we'll decide on that. But I definitely will get some prints if the scans work. I don't know if they're going to work because it's, you know, it's got so much mixed media. I've never scanned chalk, for example. I don't know how it's going to scan. So we'll look into that. I'll see what they look like, and we'll decide. So back to this. Yeah, I took a big gamble. When I started doing the hair, I had no idea what I was doing, guys. And as you can see, I flip-flopped so much doing this hair. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know if it's up to that point yet. I'm just sort of talking without the video playing. I should have probably played the video. But yeah, it's yeah, I didn't really know what I was going to do with the hair, so I started playing around with it. And in the end, I settled on one thing, adding a slight blue highlight. And then I just sort of scrapped it when I did the aura. So doing the aura was a big risk. I had to get an airbrush. I didn't know what to do. I was going to do chalk, but then I decided, you know what, I'll use an airbrush. Oh boy, I did start with the chalk to start, and it sort of wasn't taking too well. So I was like, all right, let's get the airbrush out. So I got the airbrush, and yeah, I'm not an expert with airbrush. I'm very new to it. So I tried, and I absolutely love it. I think it came out great. I'm so excited for this piece. I'm really looking forward to bring this to you. And yeah, the background as well. You know, I don't usually do a background on my pieces because, you know, the focus is the character, and I don't like to just do too much on the background. But yeah, I did it because I figured, you know what, this is probably the final form we're going to get of Goku for some time. So I figured we'd do something special with it. Yeah, also, you know, these videos, you're probably aware that the video stretches for a while, and that's why I have to commentate quite a bit, because, you know, it engages the viewers. And I have to do that because YouTube has been demonetizing every video that I do for the last, you know, 2 months now. It's been every single video periodically, and you know, I did respond to them, speak to them, and it was just a generic response I got, so I didn't really get anywhere. So my revenue's been cut down like stupidly low. So it's been really bad for me. But thank you guys so much for 25,000, almost 25,000 subscribers. You know, it's absolutely incredible. So I can't wait to hit that number. I never thought that my work would be this popular, so that's pretty cool. But I like this. I don't know what else to say. I think it's great. I rambled on enough. I think I'm just going to let the music play out because I don't need to talk to you for the full 10 minutes. But please understand that's why the videos are a little bit longer now. And yeah, guys, so if you do want to support me on Patreon, I'll put a link down in the description. You guys can check it out and, you know, see exclusive stuff, see things before other people, stuff like that, you know, things of that nature. And yeah, make sure you read everything so you understand what the exclusives are and what you get. Also, materials, you know, you can get a full list of my materials. I will, you know, let you know what materials I use, but that's more of an in-depth thing of where to buy them, how I use them, what they're for, specifically what I recommend, etc., etc. Because not everything that I use is what I recommend. I just sort of use them because it's what I have laying around. Yeah, I don't know what else I'm going to do, guys. If you have anything you want me to do in the next video, please let me know. Please leave a comment down below. Leave a like on this video because likes are just, you know, the way forward. They push the video, so, you know, leave a like if you want. Subscribe, that's fantastic. And yeah, I'm looking to collaborate with an artist at some point. You guys, I did make a post on it on my community chat, which I abuse so much. But yeah, I will look into an artist. And I'll see who's interested. You know, if you have an artist, let them know that I'm interested in, or that you are interested in seeing me and them collaborate. There are a couple that I'm looking at the moment. Harry's Art is one of those artists, and Eld Art. I don't know how you say his name. Eld's Art, something like that. He's another one that I'd love to work with. So we'll see what happens. I might get in contact with them. We'll see, and you know, it would be a real honor to do that. So yeah. Anyway, I've rambled on. Enjoy the rest of the video. Enjoy the final piece. Look at the video at the end. You get a high quality version of it, so you can see it in its beauty. It was a bit blurry here because I had to zoom out quite a bit doing this because it's a full piece, but I did fix that halfway through, so I'm probably at that point now. Jeez, I've rambled so much. Enjoy the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Bye bye.